Welcome to Open Marketing. Today we're talking about real estate agent content death traps. All right, death traps. These are things that I have been noticing about real estate agents and their social media platforms that is totally killing your business. It's totally killing your business. Okay, but I want you to fix it. So the first thing, and I've mentioned this before, is if you have had a professional photo shoot, videographer shoot, whatever the case may be, please use different photos. Get the videographer, the photographer on some level of a retainer fee so that way you have fresh pictures to put on your just listed post, fresh pictures to put as your profile picture, just so that way the person that comes on your page is not looking at the same thing. Now, while on some level it may come across as, wow, they got a professional photo shoot, they care. But if it's the only one that you've had and it's been 6-7 months since, it honestly can come across as lazy. And this is me just being honest with you. It can come across as lazy because why have you not taken new pictures? Why have you not gotten new videos? Okay. So number one, the first death trap that I see is a lot of real estate agents relying on that same one video shoot. You done changed your hair. You done lost weight. You are not even who you used to be 6 months ago. So I'm encouraging you, if you have only had one professional photo shoot, hire the photographer, the videographer. Again, I'd love for you to hire me, but hire somebody so that way you actually have fresh content to show your people. Because when you're actually showing people, especially when you take that leap into having professional videos and professional photos, you're letting people know that as you continue to, upgrade and renew and refresh your content, your professional content, you're showing people, hey, I take this seriously. And what you're also communicating at the same time is that you're making money. And if the person that comes on your page can tell, hey, they're making money and they're a real estate agent, that means that they must be closing deals for other people. So that means they're probably going to close a deal for me, whether I'm a buyer or a seller. So if you enter the space of I'm hiring people and everything like that, I'm hiring a professional videographer, photographer, be sure to come to some sort of agreement with them about, hey, I'll pay you $500 a month. I'll pay you $1,000 a month, whatever your budget allows. That just allows you to, on some sort of consistent level. And again, it doesn't need to be month to month. It could be once a quarter, whatever. But you want to make sure that you just are getting fresh, professional content from photos, the videos, and everything of the sort. So that way you're showing people, I do this for real. Like this isn't for play, so to speak. Okay. So that's number one. Is the first death trap that I'm seeing is sticking to the same old photo shoot that we've seen. We've seen the pose. We've seen it. All right. So you gotta come up with something else. Okay. We've seen the blazer with the white shirt. You got to come up with something else. All right. Now, the second thing that I'm seeing is, and this is pretty specific to Instagram, but it does apply to other platforms, is your bio. Some of you all's bio is a mess. And when I say it's a mess, I mean that it's just all over the place. It's not clear to identify who you're helping and what you do. And honestly, and this is like another big one, some of you aren't even putting in your bio where you are. Like I cannot tell you how many real estate agents pages I have looked at, and I can't tell within the first 3 seconds where they are located. Now think about that for a second. If I am someone that is looking to buy a house, looking to sell my house, whatever the case may be, and I look at your page, you can have the best content in the world. They're valuable. It makes sense to me, but I don't know where you are. How disappointing do you think it is if I'm here in New Jersey and I find a realtor that's, let's say, in California, but I don't know it, and I'm following them, I'm ready to go and everything like that, and then I'm ready to reach out, and then somehow I find out, we're on the call, and then you're like, well, yeah, I'm located in Long Beach. Oh, well, I'm all the way here in New Jersey. How's that going to work? Right? Now, you just lost the deal. You lost the deal. So you want to make sure that somewhere in your bio that it's just very clearly stated, this is where I am. This is where I'm located. Okay, so that way, when people do actually follow you, they have the right expectations when it comes to the way in which they engage with your content. So, and again, that's not to say you won't get people from out of town. That's not to say you won't get people from another state. But when you're actually just making it very clear in your bio, hey, this is who I am, this is where I am, especially as a real estate agent, location matters. You know that better than me. But as a person that would work with a real estate agent, it's pretty important I know where you are. If I'm following a real estate agent that's super helpful, super valuable, gives good information and everything like that, I might just use you for questions. I might use you just as a resource. Now, I might not be able to work directly with you in a buyer or seller type of case because, we're in two different places. But who's to say I don't know somebody that's in your area, or I don't know somebody that's in your state that's local to you, right? Again, you want to make sure that all doors are open for you to potentially land a deal. So with that, make sure that you have in your bio somewhere that actually just communicates to your potential clients, people that land on your social media pages. This is where I am. Okay. This is the area in which I am. Okay. That's number 2. And then number three, and this is the biggest one. Respond to messages. I say this because I'm trying to stay calm. Respond to messages. Now, the reason why this is important, I cannot tell you how many real estate agents I have seen with struggling pages, with struggling marketing. And I've reached out to them saying, hey, here are some things that would help you. Hey, I'd love to work with you, so on and so forth. And not even just on the social media platform itself where I've sent a DM, left a comment, but even when I've sent the email that's in the contact tab. Like, because at least on Instagram specifically, you have a tab there. If you're not a business account, I would encourage you to switch your Instagram page to a business account. But you have a tab there that's contact. I cannot tell you how many emails I've sent that have gone unread or that have come back undeliverable because the email and the contact information isn't isn't up to date. So it just doesn't work. Or 2, it's just not being checked. How many deals do you think you are missing by not checking your stuff, by not checking your emails, by not actually following up with people that may be calling you? Because again, the name of the game is the deal. You want the deals. So you want to actually make sure that people can contact you with however medium you put out there. Like, even worse, bigger than the bio, you'll have people that'll put, email me at such and such realestate@gmail.com, right? You email them and you get no response. Like, that is bad. Because again, if somebody emails you from social media, that means that, again, think about this for a second. If you're on Instagram right now and you then have to send an email, which you probably are going to send the email either on your phone or on your computer, that means that you took the intentional action of, if you did it on your phone, of remembering that person, switching back and forth between your mail page and your Instagram page to type out whatever that person's email is, to then type out, hey, I need help with selling. Hey, I'd like to use you as a real estate agent, whatever the case may be. You took the intentional action to go back and forth to contact this person who has done all that they needed to do on social media to get that lead. But because your email is not in order, because you don't have a system in place or you don't check the email, you're missing out on the deal. Or if you're on your laptop sending the email, you're taking the time to look from your phone, typing it into your computer, looking at your phone, typing it in your computer to get the email, just to find out the email doesn't work. Like that, these are death traps. These are death traps to real estate agents because, again, you want to make sure that you're available to people. And now you might even be like, well, Trevon, I want qualified leads. I want people that are actually serious, people that are actually going to buy. Listen, don't worry about that. Focus on serving every single person that wants to come in contact with you. Because the truth is, even if they're not your one, I promise you, they probably know someone that could be your one. And if I were to go even deeper than that, most of the time, that person that may show themselves initially as someone that's not qualified or a qualified lead, so to speak, they may lead to your big whale. And you know what I mean when I say big whale. The big whale is the client that changes everything for you. They're the person that takes you from selling, $200,000 homes to the person that puts you in the $750,000 to $1 million homes, right? But you want to make sure that you treat everybody well. I'm actually reading a book right now called The Deal Maker. It's by Mauricio Umansky. And if you don't know that name, I would encourage you to do. He has a great story, but he's the one of the top real estate agents in the country. He started the agency. Shout out to any agency real estate agents that are looking at me right now. But his book is amazing where he has a chapter in there where he talks about treating everybody like a VIP. And you want to make sure that your VIPs, anybody that takes the time to send you a message, regardless if they have the money, regardless if they have the knowledge, regardless of their location, you want to make sure that you're treating them like they are a very important person. Okay. So with that being said, I'm encouraging you, if you need to get your bio in order, get it together, clear it up, make it very clear where you are. If you need to call up your videographer right now so that way you can get a new photo shoot and a new video shoot done, get it done. If you need to do what you need to do to fix these things, okay, do what you have to do. Now, again, I do these things. If you are someone that is in need of videography, I got you. I do travel. I don't charge travel fees. It's very much easy and it's very no risk to you. If you like the work, great, you pay for it. If you don't pay for it, because I know I'm very confident in what I do. But that's not the point of this. Listen, you've now been listening to me to these open marketing messages now for a little bit, and you know the type of value that I bring. Again, people pay thousands of dollars for the gems that I'm giving you when it comes to digital marketing as an ambitious real estate agent. So if you know anybody else that is interested in this information and can really benefit from this, I'm encouraging you to share this with them. I'm encouraging you to encourage them to sign up so that way they can get the same value that you're getting. Okay. Don't be selfish with the good stuff. All right. Let your people know so that way we all can win. There's enough out there. There's enough resources out there for all of us to win. All right. But I appreciate you. If you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment below. You can email me at info@10-media.com with your questions, or if you want to work with me, I'd look forward to working with you. And I hope that you are taking advantage this month of getting out of the real estate agent death traps. Okay. So that way you can communicate effectively in the right way with your clients. That way you can land the deal. I'll see you guys next month.